Alright, here we are. Transforming this Virago 750 1995 into a bobber. Make it less ugly. That is my boy, enjoying it. So started off by just simply dismantling the rear end and chopping the frame off. You want to make sure you leave the frame as strong as possible, just like I did in that sense there. That's the rear mudguard. Started to take shape. It's my boy again on it, but you see already just like an hour work, the shape changed completely. Then onto the exhausts, welded them together, nice shape, cut them to size, welded the terminals and then heat wrapped them. Look very nice in my personal opinion. Wasn't very straightforward, but we got it done. That's me and my boys working on it. Family time. Handlebar, that's the handlebar that the bike came with. Swapped it for a straight bar. Much nicer. That seat actually came with the bike as an extra part, so I was only putting it there just for reference, but the new seat was on the way at the time we're recording. There we go, that's the new seat right there. That's the first time I got it running. Bought it as an old runner, got it, did a nice service to the engine, did a little tweak on the carburetor, and there we are, running. The smoke did stop eventually. That's just a heat wrap when it's new. Smokes is now all okay. That's the new seat fitted. Very cool. Parts removed, tank and both mud guards. Went to the shop to get powder coated, and that's how the bike looks like without. Meanwhile, whilst the parts were getting powder coated, I attacked all the chromes, polished them. They actually turned out really good. Let me remind you, 1995 this is, and not really loved that much. Parts came back from the shop. The color is a Antarctica black, I believe it's called. It's powder coated, so there's loads of flake in it, and it's a tough paint. You can see the flake in this detail picture, and just look at it. Looks so nice. Very nice. Very nice. There we are with the indicator. So instead of like finding a way to plug in them holes left from the frame cutting, I did think about 3D printing caps on it, but then I realized, measured it with a caliper 22mm diameter, so I found some indicators that would fit in the hole, run the wires in the tube, wired them all in, and as of the front I've got the same lights, but I wired them in. They work as side lights or daytime running lights, and indicators as well, which by the way is legal to have in the UK, indicators on the handlebar. Waiting on the stoplight, the brake light. That's pretty much about it really. With the lights, and then obviously I fitted the side mount plate holder, which just is essentially a saddle bracket, modified saddle bracket. That's me making a template for panels to cover the battery compartment, and I don't know if you've noticed a little resistor there. That's how the bike looks like in the dark. Side lights, and this is the indicators. The resistors are for the obviously I fitted LED lights instead of normal halogen ones, so the flasher relay was not doing what it was supposed to be doing, so I had to add a resistor. I think it's a 50 ohms 50 ohms resistor, just wired in parallel. Yeah, that's about it. On that, you only need, well, I've only put one per indicator. In the rear, the front seemed to be fine. So then I've added some special mirrors, the ones you can flip over. That's me pointing at the panels that I'm about to make. They're gonna get made in perspex plastic, so a bit easier to work with. I did consider metal, but then that meant I had to get them powder coated, so perspex instead. That's the carb with the brand new air filter. Yeah, very pleased with the overall look of the bike. Very pleased. I've rebuilt many stuff in my time. This is the first time I had to genuinely like chopping, welding and drilling and sweating and swearing. But yeah, no, it turned out really nice. That's me pointing at the little details, like these stickers were covered in overspray, so I cleaned them all up, gave that Yamaha bracket a nice polish. Super comfy to ride. Loud, but not too loud for what it is, considering, you know, it's pretty much a straight through pipe, but not too loud. Yeah, nice. Thanks for watching.